Well, we actually, truly, to the marrow of our bone as a community, believe we are the typical all-America city. We have been forced to reinvent ourselves like many, many cities across America have had to do. We've dealt with the entire menu of challenges America faces today.
For your City Hall services, it's kind of a one-stop place to go. Tell me how that works now, and does it do the different groups work well together? Obviously they do.
Well, it is a big tent, and that was our big tent. You saw it was an image of this City Hall. And you know, I have to credit Ted with sort of the design of it, but he walked into a community where I mentioned, you know, volunteerism is enormous. A lot of people volunteer. And we have a very unusual organization called the Cordova Community Council. You can think of it as a chamber of commerce for the nonprofit community. It's an association of service clubs and churches and 4-H groups and Little League, every sort of organization like that you can imagine that work together on something. And before we were a city, that community council, I'm president of that organization as well as being a councilman, sort of functioned like the city council. We also, of course, had a chamber that served business interests, and Ted's vision was to put those two organizations and government in one building, three-legged stool we call it in Rancho Cordova, and also make enormous spaces available to both parties to rent spaces and do functions in City Hall. Ted, you want to add to that?
The fun part for me as city manager is that if we have projects that come up, emergencies or opportunities year one, we don't have to scramble around and try to get a citizen committee and think who in the business committee would do that. They already have the Cordova Community Council, a 50-year organization that mobilizes volunteers instantly. And so we meet regularly, talk about the issues, and I can kind of wash my hands of city employees doing this thing and have the Cordova Community Council with Shelley and others doing, the Chamber of Commerce doing their part of the community. Just seamlessly works together by being in the same building.
It's a great idea. It's a perfect idea. We're out of time. I'm sorry, because we'd love to share some more magic with you all.